back again, again, again. Cody's back, back, back. Tell a friend, friend, friend. Guess who's back, back. Oh, back to back out of Alex? We got a couple games rolling here, huh? We got King. Is King playing Monk? Then we got Alex with back to back. Johns. We do got King v Monk. That won't be an easy game for King, I don't think. All right, boys, we're here. We're back. He left the commentary on. That's a big fail out of him. All right, we're going to turn it way down low. It's a big fail out of him. Left the commentary on. Listen, everyone, you might as well just go ahead and turn the commentary off. You might as well just turn the commentary off. But here we go, everyone. We got the Houston Texans versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. If I were my Midwestern comrade, the Hootie. But I'm not. So it is the Jaguars. What's happening? I'm trying to... 1 second. I'll commentate this play. Oh, what the fudge? We'll get locked in here. Kamara, gonna pick it in. I'm trying to get this stream up here over on my side. All right, bet. Here we go. All right, we're here. We're ready to go. Again, if the game volume, I prefer listening to Godin, or else I'm thrown off. All right, that's fair, Dan. That's fair. The first thing I do every Madden, I turn the commentary off. I'm just used to it at this point. Like just focusing, getting in my own head. But here we are, 3rd and 5, the Texans, and have a manageable 3rd down here on their first drive. Let's see what they can do. We're going to let the game breathe, as Ben's friends have told us, you know, in previous Super Bowls. Just let it breathe. Just let it breathe. When you don't have a color commentator, you need to let it breathe. I do like this play call. I do like this play call out of Tim. Oh, someone just whispered in my ear. Oh, good comeback route, Brandon Cooks. Big catch. Hey, it's Finn.
Hey, buddy. I'm trying to figure out what the stream is. I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, you're good. I wasn't sure if you were joining me or not. It's Ben 1093 with 2 N's at the end of 10.
I was debating it, but I'm here for at least a half.
Okay. I love it. Let's see, Dan, although 5 years of listening to them, I might finally shut them off. Yeah, I made I think I did it last cycle. I shut them off and then just got used to having them off, and it's kind of nice. Oh, and now he turns it down. He must be listening. Now he's turning it down. Hey, appreciate you, Ben. He must be listening. I don't know. I like playing it with it off personally, because I feel like all you hear is the game sound, and you can just lock in and focus on like what you want to do. Just what you want to do, what you're trying to do. I don't have to have Brandon Godden being like, I'm not coming back. Like you know, we just don't care about that. But here we go. Deshaun Watson, shotgun snap. It looks like it's a gun bunch on the short side. Gonna drop back. Not many people open. Is gonna find Alvin Kamara. Gonna pick up a big first down there.
Yeah, I definitely really wanted that out the gate. He wasn't really looking at anything else. Just kind of waiting for Kamara to get free and big juke afterwards.
100%.
Oh,
you might be ahead of me a little bit. Deshaun Watson.
I might rephrase.
Drops back. Oh, yes. Risky throw to Brevin Jordan. I mean, what in the world? I mean, that was literally... I mean, that had pick six potentially written all over it. And the DB just stared at the football. If you're Kook there, you're a little frustrated, but can't get in your head. Alvin Kamara handoff. Gets one man to miss on the juke. Gets it down to the 11-yard line. Still ahead of me? I can refresh if so.
I am. I'm on the snap of the next play here.
Oh sheesh. All right, let me refresh. See if it changes anything.
Yeah, let's see if there's something we could do because I don't want to actually give away everything.
Nah, for sure. Let's see. I right now he's going through his play call menu. Just picked a play. Now I see Deshaun Watson here. I'll call the play and we'll see where it's at. Deshaun Watson shotgun snap here. Does a fake hike, false start.
Came about a second ahead of you at this point.
Okay,
we're fine.
That'll do. That'll do.
Stifle my thoughts.
It's so weird. Isn't that weird how like how people can be like that far ahead and that like you would think it's all, but whatever. Deshaun Watson takes the snap here. Under center, no one really open. Maybe had the running back, but panicked a little too early. Tries to scramble, gets sacked. 3rd and 18.
Yeah, the 3 look made him really want the seams. They just kind of never. And that's the the downside of needing a passing lane in the red zone.
100%. Deshaun Watson, 3rd and 18, gun bunch. Got to make sure you don't make a mistake here. It's basically a 3rd and goal, but it's not. No one really open. Going to keep scrambling out. I'm assuming. Oh, another risky throw. For me, I really felt like he should have just kind of used Deshaun's legs, maybe picked up 4 yards there. Ends up stopping and throwing a risky throw and taking a field goal.
Anything that makes the field goal in the rain easier. Once the weather becomes an issue, the field goals get missed, and you don't want to have to deal with online. So, yeah, I mean, getting closer is always going to be better. I mean, this is the one team that's given me a loss this year, the Jaguars.
Yeah.
I think without a doubt, he is has been the best user linebacker, like user defender that I've played. He did a fantastic job at understanding what read to attack first, what read to attack second. I usually kind of love when guys use their safeties. He has a guy named Cisco back there. And he does a fantastic job because usually when somebody uses the one high safety, it feels like open season, but he does a great job. So I want to see if that carries over to today, or if maybe I caught him on a great day.
100%. Trevor Lawrence going to take the snap. Not a lot of reads open there. Gonna get sacked. Going to red zone scissors. We talked about that play earlier. Red zone scissors, a big fan of BL users. A lot of BL guys, big fan of that play.
Just something that you're just not as ingrained to do with the running back. Once you see that the running back's not on an angle, the user linebackers will just kind of ignore it, and that one gets way open if people aren't prepared. It's a big.
Oh, yeah, great read there to Trey Burton. Trey Burton, we know, one of his favorite targets here for Kook. But no, I agree with you. I mean, Kook has consistently in his better league career been one of these guys where if you sleep on him, and not saying you did sleep on him, but like if you don't bring your best game and he brings his best game, he can beat you. And so he's one of those guys where you got to go in like it's a playoff game because he will steal one from you, even if he's, let's say, 5-10 or something like that,
Right. Definitely a big crosser heavy guy. He really likes his deep late crossers. He's got a lot of time, and you see he moves back quite a bit. And if you just don't have the pressure, that'll force him to
throw.
Oh, big throw.
Oh, never mind. DJ Chark just outruns the DB. Obviously, this Texans team, not the greatest roster in the world, just throws a one-on-one ball to DJ Chark. And I mean, that was an absolute dot out of Trevor Lawrence, the rookie. I mean, that looked like it was probably going to be a pick potentially, and Chark just literally beats him in a foot race.
Something seems a little off with some of these quarters and deep halves and deep thirds. Something seems, maybe it's just the speed of Chark that is just a dominant kind of deal against that corner. You have experience with these Houston DBs. They're not the greatest. But damn, he just seems to run right by you with no problems.
I don't know if it's the new, adjustment to the movement of the players or whatever it is, but it definitely feels like there are times where the wide receiver moves faster than the DBs at times. It is very weird.
Right.
So we got a gun bunch look here. Going to be inside cross here. If I can, just say, oh, that's a risky read. Miles Jack, can he go all the way? Pick 6, and that is not what you want. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. That's the one I want.
Yeah, kind of getting caught. I understand in the rain against a divisional opponent, feeling like you could be safe and play the check down game. But again, this Jacksonville team was very, very much in those drags, in those crossers. I don't know what he's doing, but if you're looking for, hey, what do I need to do to stop the guys that are beating me underneath? Watch a little bit of Jacksonville. I'm not going to say his name out of fear of being canceled by saying a slur, but
no, kook,
like,
kook, like he's a crazy.
It's just not ingrained.
Kook.
He's a kook. Yeah, his defense.
But plenty of
crazy.
people call him Cook, it's C-O-O-K. But I believe at one point or another he did confirm it's like kook, like he's a crazy kook.
Ah, I see.
But yeah, I know, I agree with you. I mean, Ben, I feel like and Kook.
What's the read of the year?
Oh boy. Woo! See, that's one of those ones that's tough because you want a possession and you want a possession catch that, but we know that possession catches sometimes have those weird animations that end up giving the cornerback a benefit. So he probably makes the right decision. Great read there to Kamara for a first down. He makes the right decision to do a rack catch, but obviously there's rack catches, then the ball can get knocked out.
Right. So interesting use. He keeps wanting to go for the option, but then checking out of it. Again, so here's the big play. Jack just eats up the
great
screen.
read, yeah.
He terrifies you. He's just users all over these routes.
And Kook is pretty, he knows Ben fairly well. So he knows what Ben wants to do. Ben very often is looking for his running back. Again, Cisco right there on his running back, throws the deep ball, panics, could have been and should have been picked. But right there, again, all of his first and second read was locked up. He brought that double buzz or whatever that play is called all the way down with Cisco, watched the running back, and then he panicked through one to a receiver down the field. Didn't get picked, lucky for him, but 3rd and 18, I agree. Kook is playing a very good defensive game. I'll stop talking now.
No, you're fine. I mean, that's what I wanted to highlight here. I mean, he just does a good job at taking away the read, and very good situational football. Yeah, big read there. He really wanted it there, but good situational football by him, bringing the pressure, knowing that he's going to need a deep throw, forces the deep double coverage throw. So, I mean, personally, he might be one of my favorite teams to watch in the league now. Somebody I felt like I slept on, didn't give him the respect, and now watching him, I'm in awe. I'm kind of like, Jesus, it's frustrating because the way you beat it is you run the ball, and he locked me up, and I want to see if what goes on here. Obviously, Ben been very pass heavy early. Can he settle down here? There's plenty of time, especially if he can get a stop.
Yeah, 100%. Popping up the chat, Dahootie. I feel like no, you haven't been replaced, Dahootie. Come on, we love you in the booth. You just you need to go grade some papers. You need to go grade some some homework. And then good slide by Trevor Lawrence there. Bit risky, but then we got I get a Woody from Toy Story 2 vibe. What does that mean? Hold on, that's over my head. Don't look now, but the Jets are throwing. Hey, listen, King, you might not have been here for the beginning of the stream, but y'all can't sleep on Monk. He'll come in and compete.
Yep, an early 14-0 lead for him.
You can't sleep on Monk. He'll come in and compete.
Football and scoring. Oh, so good. So, I mean, we've been talking about the Jags user skill. Big user there by Ben to lock up that little option route by the running back, and that forces a sack. A big start of this drive.
Maybe he could have. He had a drag on the right side there. It would have been a very, very tight throw. Maybe could have hit that, but maybe just. Oh, that was a weird animation. But hey-oh, DJ Chark. Maybe that was a canceled play action, and then sometimes when you cancel those, it gives you some weird.
The purple zone that was supposed to be over there was on the left side of the field. I think we might be seeing some DB matching or some alignment.
I see. So. Yeah, there are Ben, Connor. There are some people that like to play like base align, but it can get you or man align. Obviously, when we did the coach's corner for Taint, it can get you with your pants down sometimes.
Especially on somebody who feels very confident in his reads. Ran a lot of corners, a lot of outs, and a lot of crossers. It's very, very difficult to deal with, especially when you're losing, because you just kind of have to go through the motions and hope for the best. But you kind of get when you're down here 14-3, you can run. I mean, he's
got the tight end. One. Great read.
Right. Just he's got great pocket presence. I think, in fact, when we were commentating their game of the week. For the Jags, it said masterclass in pocket presence, and it was this user with Lawrence, I believe. So
yeah,
very interesting
They're-
play style.
Yeah, they're I love the D tackle just got to that's unfortunate. That is that's sim mode for you right there. That will happen. Those things aren't going to happen as much on competitive necessarily, but we're on sim mode because you like a little bit of randomness. Sometimes players make plays, but it is frustrating when you block 5 and a 3-man rush just gets in on a double team. But Kook responds to Jerry Giudi. Maybe does get the first down. I mean, he's putting on a masterclass on offense right now. I mean, he just does not look afraid.
Corners and crossers is kind of the thing that he does.
And that was an out route, but yeah.
Right. He just has a lot of time here.
He's got
so much time to sit there. Laviska, big spin.
Laviska Chenault end zone, and Kook is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. I'll go to the replays. Let's hear what you think there, Finn.
It starts and ends at the trenches, and that's how he beat me, and that's how he's beating Ben. Just all of this time, you just wait for the crosser to clear, and an easy throw, and then nice little play after the catch. Honestly, it's just one of those things that they don't have a good team on daddy. You look at the daddy leagues, he's not exactly balling. He doesn't have ability players on the line, but he has found a way to get time in the pocket. And I think that has been the key to their offensive success.
Yeah, I mean, again, and I'm sure we'll bang this drum the entire game, or I will at least. But Kook is a guy that you just as he continues to build this team, as he can, Kamara able to get 10 or so there. A lot of good blocking, but Kook is a guy that you let him keep building this team. You let he's just a user that you just can't sleep on. He is a lot of times in BL we like to talk about the quote unquote any given Sunday users, and Kook is one of those guys. If you let him into the playoffs and you sleep on him and all this stuff, he will steal win after win after win if you don't count him as hey, this guy could come out here and beat me type of thing. Interesting. Yeah, I wasn't sure who that ball was to at first there. Again, we're seeing Ben do what Ben does a little bit. He loves to pass it to the running back. In these type of situations, he loves to do a couple quick no huddles. Again, to the running back, had the tight end, wanted to, probably honestly might have had the first down with the tight end, but goes to the running back. But it's 2nd and 1, so it won't really matter. Let me pop over to the chat real quick. He doesn't want to play with Woody anymore like Cody with Hootie. No, that's not true to Hootie. Come on. We're Midwestern brothers.
Just a good drive. Right now, one of the things that I do notice that the Jags do a lot of is they're starting too high, even though he does have a heavy dose of cover 3. So if you can get the quick flat routes to a guy like Kamara, there's some problems to be had. If Kamara's the kind of guy that has, I think he might have jukebox or evasive or something. So can cause a lot of issues. Because he's going to need a score here. A touchdown here is a must.
I don't know if he re-rolled him or not. I know Connor re-rolled him. I don't know if Ben did as well, and I also don't know if that was allowed if he did do that, but regardless,
fucking run.
Jeez, oh Pete.
There's just something about this.
Where were those?
Defense.
Yeah, where was that when the Rams played the Cardinals? Where was that when the Rams played the Cardinals? Let me know.
There's just something about his defense that just sheds, and I don't know. And even if they don't shed, your O-line's running into each other. Big run lane there. Oh,
it looked like Miles Jack could have made the play. That was a bad pursuit angle. We see those in Madden 22, obviously. King in the chat, I meant throw. Oh, you said, don't look now, but the Jaguars, or not the Jaguars, the Jets are throwing. Zach Wilson airing the ball out a little bit.
He put him down 14-0 early, and I don't know if you saw the content piece I threw up, but
no, I did. I didn't get a chance.
I just kind of broke down everybody I've played so far. I made a note about the Jets saying I feel like to beat him, you've just got to get ahead early. If you come out and you let him run and let him go up 14, you're in trouble.
It's the same with Caden. Same with Caden. You let Caden dictate the tempo and the possession time. It's going to be a nightmare for you. Oh, what was that, Ben?
Kamara for the touchdown instead a check down.
He's looked for the running back all game long, Finn. He's looked for Kamara all game long and didn't.
It's a big flashing red X saying here.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. What a tough read there by the Texans. Trevor Lawrence, a shotgun snap, gonna hand it off to Etienne. A lot of room. Can he make a man miss? Makes one. Can he make two? Makes two. Can he make three? Can he make four? Golly! Travis? Is that his first name?
Etienne, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if his first name was Travis or not when I said it, but yeah, Etienne making some men miss right there.
Trips left. This is typical Crossers territory.
Maybe has the tight end, decides not to, probably wisely, hits the flat. Great read there. I mean, Kook just, 8 for 8, 182, 2 touchdowns. I mean, if you're Ben right now, you're thinking, what can I do? Because, I mean, Kook is just looking poised in the pocket.
Very Morty-esque read there. Have somebody in a quick, hard flat, just kind of waiting and good patience there.
Oh.
And the first incompletion comes on one of those crossers, a little bit overthrow. You would have loved to see it picked. Definitely.
But you know, earlier the Jaguars, you know, I'm a big believer. Everything in Madden balances out. The Jaguars did miss a big pick earlier in the game on Ben's, I think, first drive that we kind of cringed on. So, you know,
so the warning puts us 21-3. Houston in a tough spot.
Yeah, I mean, if Kook can use this clock and get any kind of points, the Texans are going to be staring down quite the mountain to climb. As Lawrence going to take this snap. Nobody really open. Maybe down the field. Yeah, is going to hit the underneath. Trey Burton. Maybe if he would have thrown. But he was already kind of scrambling, but it was a one-on-one ball. Regardless, great read by Kook there. Love this out of him here. Letting the clock kind of chew down. He's got 3 timeouts, has no need to press this tempo. Lawrence once again takes a shotgun snap. Oh, and there it is.
His leads to a big sack, and that's just what you need.
His O-line playing pretty well the whole game, but sometimes those play action passes, if Ben's pass committing, that you get sheds like that. Obviously, he did cancel the play action, but I think it still gives you some sheds. 3rd and 14, big play here for the Texans. Lawrence going to take the snap. Not a ton of people open. Risky read there as Richard Sherman, old man Sherm, going to pick it off. Can he make something happen? Makes a little bit happen. And now the Texans have a little bit of life in which they've really had none thus far.
2 back-to-back big plays. The coverage sack followed up by the interception. Huge life here. If he can get some points on the board, they don't want that.
Yeah. And Howard going to be hurt there. See, if I'm Ben and I see the user following the first guy, I hit the second guy on that kind of, what do you call it? What's the, you got the 2 in routes there?
Oh, you're Dusty.
Or Dusty, yes, the Dusty, yes. I would have hit the second Dusty route there.
DU double unders, Dusty.
Yeah, yes. Would have hit the second one because I think that would have been a big gain, but regardless, it still worked. Deshaun Watson coming out in an empty set here. Don't love this play call, to be honest with you, but we'll see how it works.
I like the quick throw.
Okay, he does do a quick out to Kamara. So he hot routes. He sees the coverage. Ben's a big guy. If you show him off coverage, he's gonna take it. Obviously he gets himself into some pickles where you can kind of debate him a little bit. Maybe you come out in some coverages where he thinks it's off, but you're in a hard flat. So let's see if Kook can respond. Again, comes out in off coverage, hits him with an out route. Again, Ben, it was man coverage, but it was still off coverage. But you show him that, he's going to take it all game long.
A little riskier this year to make that throw against man, but I definitely think he's starting to heat up a little bit. A touchdown here would mean a lot.
Oh, ooh! Yeah. Nobody open. Great coverage there by the Jaguars, and was that my assumption would be Josh Allen off the edge there?
I would say you're right. I think here though, with the empty, I think you've got to get Watson out of the pocket and use his legs.
And again, I don't love this play call.
Nothing immediately open.
Why? Maybe. Oh no. I don't love that play call. It verts. Drag under. I mean, it's drag under, but it's basically verts.
All right, nothing's getting open, so he'll settle for the field goal, making it that would be a 2-possession game should he make this. He does. So 15-point game.
There's no panic. There's no panic on either sideline, obviously.
Yeah.
But, if we were talking about a real football game, I'm sure the Jaguars are going into the halftime saying, listen, this game's in our hands. We control this game. We get the ball at half, as you see. Let's go win this football game. Let's see how Kook, it's not a real football game, obviously. So let's see how Kook, if he responds.
Yeah, I wonder. Ooh, baby, out the gates.
Ah! Oh, Agnew. Almost.
Let you call the play.
No, you're good. No. Listen, I love a booth where where people trade off. Connor and I do that as well, because I talk too much.
A little bit ahead of them. You're calling it live with them. That's all I'm concerned
about.
Well,
that's true. They'll be all right. Trevor Lawrence drops back. Maybe has the crosser. Will go to the crosser. Hits him. The man defense just a bit. No, it was a match coverage. So, we could call it man.
That's what he ran near the end of the half. And it worked out well for him. Holy shit. Backed up on their own one. Zach Wilson throws a quick out. It gets stripped, picked up, and brought in for 6 by Miami.
Wow.
With 16 seconds left in the half.
What's the score in that game?
Assuming he makes the field goal, 28-13 Miami.
Wowzers. As that's going to be a throw to Chenault. Oh, I thought Chenault was going to break every single tackle there.
Yeah, already has one big touchdown. But no, I was going to say Houston turned the match to get their interception earlier. I wonder how much that'll stay.
And you got to notice, you say this a lot is real quick, Trevor Lawrence. No, nothing really open. Just get rid of it. Risky throw. Oh boy. That was just, that's what we see out of Kook sometimes. When he's playing his best, he will not make that read. When he's maybe just kind of panicking a little, that's what's going to happen. But I'll get to my point here real quick because that's an easy RPO Laviska Shenault touchdown. But what I was saying before is, what was I saying before? Golly, lost my train of thought.
Man, I know Cook made a really bad read. You were saying.
That I don't know why, but it has nothing to do with that. But it made me think of it. But yeah, we've talked about it before. I think maybe on Coach's Corner or just in personal conversations. Match coverage, you have to have the right secondary for match coverage. I think Ben can mix it in, and I think he has mixed it in pretty well. But in that case right there, obviously, it did burn him a little bit. And, I think it's, again, that this Texans team is just not very good. But, it's only burned him once. It helped him one time. So we'll see what happens as Watson gonna find Reuben Foster for a first down.
Good find there. You see him sprinting up really hard with the safety to try to make a read, stop the read. As long as you don't get too zoned in and locked in on that read, you should be able to find it there. But he seems very locked in on reads. You can tell because he's just backing up. Ooh,
yeah, and that's something I would love to see Ben improve on. I'm sure he's listening, and maybe I shouldn't say this because I'm sure there will come a time where Ben will beat me once again. But he just again right here, he has, and this might work. No, it's not going to work. That's going to be a pick there to Ford, and that's going to be a touchback. But he had 3 verts on that play. You can't just put 2-3 verts on every single play and hope something gets open. You gotta have some route concepts. He had 3 verts, an out route with his running back out of the backfield, and an in route with his outside wide receiver. That's just not giving yourself many opportunities. I would love to see Ben get into the lab a little bit on route concepts and baiting the user. If you've got 3 people going deep, it's so easy for the user to decide what to do.
Yeah, being self-critical is a huge thing. As we'll see let's see. just so much time in the pocket for Trevor.
Yeah, this O-line's playing unreal.
But no, I think one of the things is just like being honest with yourself. If you're like, all right, I'm really like the crossers. I'm a crosser guy and it's not working. Really starting to get away. Or I'm a verticals guy. All the seams aren't there. The verticals aren't open today. What can I run? There's not too many guys in the league that do a good job at saying, maybe I should throw curls. You know?
Yeah.
Everything's open or nothing's open, then you're running the wrong routes. And if you can maybe put yourself in a better spot, maybe I should curl flat this guy. Or maybe it's not, maybe it's corners that beat him. Maybe it's not, this, that, or the third,
And this isn't, I'm not saying this is the apps. Oh my gosh, what a dot. Holy Lord, what a dot. Woo! Found him in match coverage once again there. Had a quick hot dot read. Kook is just playing out of his mind right now.
He again, one of the more impressive users I think I've played. And sometimes I always ask myself, is this a matter of...
Oh my gosh, he's making such crisp reads.
Is this a matter of like, I'm overthinking this opponent and I'm making too many changes? Or is he just patient? And just patience seems to be the name of the game.
Yeah,
very rarely is he making mistakes.
Fine. Yep. At the end. Yep. I mean, he's making every single time. The pressure is like a second from getting there, and he makes the right read. Or not every single time. He's had some good blocking up, here and there, obviously. But no, I agree. And this isn't foolproof. What I'm about to say. Oh, tough animation there to get Robinson down to the 1. But this isn't foolproof. But if you want to put your 2 outside receivers on streaks or whatever, but like call plays where maybe your Lawrence gets stopped there, but call plays where maybe your slot wide receiver is on an in route or an out route, or and then your tight ends on a, like, you just have to cross the user up. If you have your slot wide receiver, your 2 outside wide receivers all running streaks or fades or whatever, and then you have 2 receivers running basically the same route, that's easy peasy. That's easy peasy to defend.
There's a zig route. It's don't throw it. Get a zig to Chark on the right.
I thought it was a screen at first, the way that it looked, but it was not.
When that pressure got in so quick, it felt like it was a screen pass.
Yeah, because in the way that Etienne acted, it looked like it was a screen. But 3rd and goal here. Obviously, this game is far from over.
On this play.
And DJ Chark DJ Chark
And it fucked him up for that play twice. Ben just seems to be a little bit out of it. I never recommend playing 11 p.m. games. Your brain's out of it.
He is in the mountain time. So it's.
Right. I was trying to give him a cop out, and you didn't let him have it. So.
It is 9:50 his time, so he's alive and well. I think what it comes down to is a couple things. Ben is not a user that plays well when he's down. In my opinion, Kook has played, and if I may, we need to give Kook some credit. Kook's played an absolute great game. I mean, he has just been dominant basically this whole time. He's been making great reads, all this stuff. But Ben's just not a guy that plays well when he's down, because he tends to make, I don't know, he tends to play a little rushed, I guess. That's maybe the best way I can describe it. He plays rushed.
Well, let's talk about something. I casually watched their first game that ended in a
that's going to be
56-49 game.
An extra 15 yards. Keep going.
And I think what happened is, and if I had to wager, this is probably I think he's a lot better than being a 6 and 7 user. I think he's just finally come along with this team. You look at the games he played. He was down big against Ben week 1, ended up coming back, but lost ultimately, I believe, in overtime.
Oh my God! See, he's just staring that route down. He's staring that route down. He won.
Oh yeah.
Keep going. Sorry.
Week 2 catches a Denver team that can put on a lot of pressure, and that probably cut some of those passing time, that pocket time short. Then week 3 he beats Caden. That's an impressive win. Week 4 he beats the Bengals. That's an impressive win.
Oh, Lawrence with a little bit of wheels. Go ahead.
But I mean, you look at all the teams he's lost to, and really, or even impressive wins and impressive games. I think he just might be a little bit of a late bloomer. But I think he's got a win against the Niners, a win against myself. You played him and beat him. I don't know how your game went against me. Dropped 71 on the Titans in a revenge game for a game he lost earlier in the year. He's usually really coming on. I don't know what the AFC playoff picture looks like, but if he's in contention, he's gonna be a tough beat.
Again, Kook is a guy that's just he's in my opinion, he's a coin flip any given Sunday user. If you get Kook's best, you have to play your best to beat him. If you get Kook's worst, you probably will blow him out. That's just what it is.
Yeah, if I catch him in a regular season game again, I'm literally just gonna blitz the ever living shit out of him. To see what happens if I blitz the piss out of him. He blitzes him there because I will never. Kind of like when I played Austin. Every time I played zone, 20-yard game, played man. He had nothing. Okay, cool. Got it. Playing Austin, I'm playing man until he proves he can beat it. And here's this guy, I'm just blitzing the ever-living shit out of Lawrence because he gets a second in the pocket, and that ball's out and on target. Here's a vertical, so nothing.
And Ben only rushed two. Ben only rushed two, and Trevor doing a great job once again.
I don't know how he got away with a sack or a no yard rush there, because not only did he just wait all day.
I would have just sat in that pocket. If you see your opponent only rushing two, you sit in that pocket and you wait for somebody to get open. But obviously that's against the rules. I'm sure Ben didn't mean to do that. Maybe he did. But Dahudi in the chat, if you need an if then scheme, 100%. You need, and I feel like that's where I love Ben. But I feel like that's where he falters a bit. Ben plays his game whether it works or not, and Ben needs an if then. Like if someone's like Ben has definitely bad read there. Yep, and a little bit of life here out of the Texans, but Ben is a guy that loves to hit the seams, loves to hit the streaks. He loves to find you in cover 2 or cover 3 and hit the slot seam, the tight end seam. But if you stop those things, he doesn't deviate from that. He still keeps going to it whether it works or not. And then, or if he does deviate, he goes to the running back. So if you have a good user like Kook has all game, he goes and attacks that running back or whatever else, and it works. But let's see how obviously this game is far from over. Obviously it's a big deficit for one quarter of football, but a lot can happen. But I do agree with you, Dahudi. You need an if-then scheme 100%.
Right. Yep, an if-then scheme, and then I think this is the time of year to talk a little bit about having, so he thought he was going to go on the wheel, and he stopped.
Well, because it's not a wheel. It's not a wheel there.
It's I think that there's got to be a couple people. I'm very curious to see how many people
again double under. Why does he love this play?
Probably works against a good majority of the league. Here's a nice find in the flat. But no, I want to see how many people kind of start whipping out tricks. How many? Because this is where you start playing people for the second, third time in a season. How many people have tricks up their sleeves?
Again, 3 streaks. 3 streaks.
3 streaks, couple unders. I mean, Kamara.
I mean, it worked. It worked, but if you're Kook, this clock. I mean, the clock's not like,
double outs, bunch of verticals, and hope he doesn't pick one of them up.
Yeah, I mean, the clock's not like Ben could still come back, but if you're Kook, you're like, sure, take your underneath.
Right. Wonder if he goes to. Does have RB. Well, first, finally, we see.
Oh no.
Watson. On the run, he gets to the 1. Quick check in here. The Jets just scored. They're going to make this 20-28. Actually, if they go for 2, it'll be a 7-point game. So
nice. Sorry, and let me catch up. Steeler fan 171717 with the follow 5 minutes ago. Appreciate you if you're still here. Sorry for not catching up. And then Gamer Guy in the chat. LO. Dan helped me out though. Listen, Twitch chat, I need you to help me out. When people following stuff, if we're commentating the game, tell them thanks, all right? Alvin Kamara going to find the end zone. Touchdown. Little bit of life out of the Texans.
The Jets roll out to the right, throw a check down to the running back, well, a curl route to the end zone, and hits off his helmet to a tight end who catches it. That'll make the extra point. The 2-point conversion. Good. There's a 7-point game in Miami.
Oh boy.
Watch that occur.
I tell you though, you can't. I don't care if that Miami roster is in shambles. Maybe, people might want to come at my neck for that. I don't come at my neck. You can come at other people's necks. But again, I said it earlier. You can't sleep on Monk. Monk is a guy that's going to come in and compete, and you can't sleep on him.
Yeah, he's definitely here for reps. He was a big fan of your guys' commentary. He's a competition guy.
Yeah, he wants to compete. He wants to compete.
Because the thing he hates the most is like nervous. We call it nervous white boy energy. And I said, hey, just a heads up. There's
a lot of nervous white boy energy.
There's a lot of nervous, and it's okay. But I said there's a lot of also competitive play. So
how would you describe nervous white boy energy?
Just maybe not. I always call it nervous, but just wimpy energy, like people that get really in their feelings, they get really upset all the time.
Okay. I would say
to get into a drawing match after a game. He's the kind, but he keeps it football. He's not gonna insult anybody, but he hates when people don't like things. He's the kind of guy who don't kneel it out versus me. Don't message me. If I'm getting my ass beat and I'm still trying, put it on me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I would say this. I think there's maybe somewhere between 1 to 4 users that have that energy. Right. 1 to 4 users.
Yeah, that's a top 2. There's been multiple times that he's like, bro, I'm done with these dudes, bro. They're so wimpy. It's just complaining and complaining. He gets beat by something, he's eager to Troy is not the kind of guy to call cheese. Troy's the kind of guy I got fucking beat today. I'm a big Monk guy. I sat in an Xbox party. He's a Pittsburgh guy. You guys, I remember that.
He's a Pittsburgh guy. I'm a Cincinnati guy. But listen, we bonded. I'm a big Monk guy. I'm Team Monk all the way.
You really like him. He's good people.
Love Monk.
He's a dad.
That's a tutter. What a read. What a damn read. He caught. Listen, what a damn read. He caught. It was man defense. He caught him cheating down with his safety. He used Justin Reed there, and then literally just was that DJ Chark once again, just outrunning a defender.
Just a tough stop, and not to mention you got Laviska, who is also, I believe, superstar on this team. I mean, just such a great young group of players to dev, and they're already playing well. Get the preseason rankings out for the AFC and put Jacksonville in your top 3.
Yeah, Kook is.
Too, didn't you? I remember you had talked about having it. I haven't seen it yet.
What'd you say?
Didn't you say you had some rankings at some point, or did that just go away because a billion things have happened since then? It's always the worst to write up content, put time into it, and then the people you put at the top all lose.
Yeah, maybe I did. Maybe I did. I may have. Again, 3 streaks on the field and then 2, and then a dusty concept. It's just. He got a good animation there. He threw it right to the user, but it's just. Again, I need to see more. I need to see better route concepts out of Ben if he wants to, especially Ben. Again, try to do a little out route. He's been doing the same stuff, but if
you're losing 42-13, okay, this is Cody Youngside. You're Ben right now. What are you doing for the rest of the last 5.5 minutes? Because coming back off the table, what are you doing?
I'm not going empty. That's for sure. I'm not doing that. He got.
Both times you said don't do that, he got 30 plus.
Well, yeah, but that's EA for you sometimes. But right. For me, what I'm doing is what you're saying is everything I did this game didn't work, and there's not enough time for me to win this game. So for me, what I'm saying is I'm not going to try the things that I normally do. I'm going to try different stuff. But Ben keeps trying the same thing. He keeps going to the same stuff.
Oh, the Jets just picked off a screen. The AI defender reached up and grabbed it. They've got the ball.
Gonna go to Kamara there. Yep, that was easy.
I think at this point, big touchdown there too. Yeah. Kamara fights for it.
But
at this point, you're going, okay, I got my ass beat. I'm gonna play this guy 2 more times every year. I don't know where these two are in the playoff run, if they're going to be there.
They were both I think 6 and 7 heading into this game. So this basically seals Ben's fate.
Right, got you. So in my mind, I just got to go, okay, well, I know I'm going to get a heavy dose of him. And the better he gets, the more times I'm going to have to play him, because you're probably going to end up, if you're both playoff teams, you play him twice, and then you both get there, and you might see each other in January. So I think you're right. What works? That's the thing I got to find out. Okay, verticals, no, don't work. Okay, what does he do? What does he, this, that, the third. So I think that's what you've got to do going forward. And then on defense, maybe lab a little bit. I don't want to give away too much, but yeah, like what I was saying, like, hey, all right, what if I blitz the ever-living shit out of him? Does he have those passing reads then? What plays does he like to run? Because at the end of the day, the comeback's out of reach. But if you got 5 minutes of free time now.
Yeah,
you get 5 minutes to see what is he doing. Start paying attention to shit you don't maybe normally pay attention to. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
How does it? Wow. Just all of this was wow. He was wide open. And he got picked. Maybe this comeback isn't completely out the window.
But no, I agree though. But like, if you're down 22, you're down 22 right here. Right. So this play right here, this is a play I never see Ben call. I love it. I love it. Here we go. He's probably gonna hit the running back. That's fine. Didn't hit the running back for some reason. Then throw.
Yeah, throw very late. But yeah, take it in your brain. Okay. Does he run too? Does he run that? Yeah, he probably would have had that.
He had to run.
Wide open. Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, but again, and then 2 verts. He's got 2 in the seam. Stop doing this. Try other things. Other things.
Right.
This hasn't worked the whole game. Again, and that's what I said earlier. Ben's been a known guy, and he'll say it himself. He'll say to himself, like, he has said it in the chat, I'm gonna run my scheme whether it works or not. But that's only gonna get you so far. That's only gonna get you so far.
Hit the curl, hit the curl, hit the curl, hit the curl. Backs up a ton. All right.
I mean, had the running back, obviously, that's what's interesting me about Ben is he's looking at the running back, I feel like majority of the game, and there's sometimes where he just literally, I feel like, just like blocks the running back out of his face. Like when he threw that, oh boy, that he just got screamed at by Kayvon Chazon.
Ooh. Tough break for the Dolphins. That game's 28-28, by the way.
Yeah, we're gonna go to that. Should we? You think? That's got plenty of time. We'll ride this one out. That one's got plenty of time. We'll ride this out. Again, 2 streaks, a flat, and a slant and a dig. Yes. It's just, what's the play calling though? I understand you're down. You're probably just looking.
That edge blitz play call, like, god damn.
I know.
I don't think I've seen any.
He's called that a couple times. I don't even know what formation that is.
Yeah, if I see this formation, let's say, hey, it has inside zone work against it. You're gonna lose.
Who cares? You're gonna You're gonna lose. Who cares? I mean, good call there.
Big fine on the corner route. I mean, as long as you're getting information, right? As long as you're walking away from this game with like, okay, this formation he likes to run. What do I see? What does he want? I mean, I'll bring up the experience. I believe like the only reason that I beat Morty both times was because I watched one of his games and went, oh, that's interesting. He'll probably come to that later.
Yep.
That's the difference. That can be the whole difference in the game, is because when they're going for it, you see that formation you saw on their Twitch stream. Everything archives. Everybody archives, right? So use it to your advantage.
Yep.
I like a wheel route.
I have to play something for my good pal Tahuti really quick.
I pride myself and think of myself as a man of faith. As there's a drive in a deep left field by Castellanos, it will be a home run. And so that'll make it a 4-0 ball game.
That's all?
What's that from?
That was when is it Tom Brenneman? Yeah, Tom.
Oh, I know what the take is. I was wondering why he.
It was because earlier he said, "Ha." Cody said, and then quotes, "Come on my neck." And then I said, and then I in the chat, I just, because we were talking a lot, I said, so will you ? And then he said, "I pride myself and think of myself as a man of faith." But But yeah, no, 100. I mean, Texans score here. Obviously, you know, trying to make it a game, but obviously this, you know, unless a miracle happens, this is not going to be a game. But in the chat, Dan, 100%, he says, yeah, Ben's got to learn to read the game and change his plan for different situations, especially with this Texans team. He's got to play better situationally. Exactly. Ben has been a guy that is a really good GM, but he's been a really good GM when he starts with teams that have pieces. He wanted to challenge himself this year and pick a bad Texans team, and he did that. And so we'll see what he can do GM wise with this Texans team. But if he wants to compete, I will never. Oh, he bit down with that safety once again. Just can't do it. Just can't do it. But I'm not going to doubt that Ben is going to do his GM things. He's going to probably sign some players, make some trades, do this stuff. Ben will make his team better, no doubt about it. But his team will never be as good as what his team was in Madden 19 or Madden 20 or Madden 21, you know, all these things. So if Ben wants to compete, yes, I 100% agree with you, Dan. He has to adapt. He cannot just run this scheme that he's been running since Madden 20, which it's a bunch of streaks, a bunch of out routes, hit the running back. You just can't. You got to be flexible.
Give me Austin 3 more times before I have to play the fucking Jags again, bro. God.
Sometimes these users, again, I'm what 10-3, and I've lost to Caden twice and Lucky. Sometimes these users that you don't know very well, you go up against them and they play unconventional and they run the ball 30 times or they do this or they do that, and you're like, what that? You're like, how the hell do I beat this? You know, like it's that's oh boy. I mean, he just threw a pick six there and it didn't. Woo! What are we doing, Ben?
End around to Jalen Waddle for the lead. Can he get it? Oh, he checked out like a pussy.
All right. Well, this game's over. Ben, listen, credit to Kook. Kook is rolling right now. Like you said, Finn, Kook beat you. He's rolling. He's playing some really good football. He did make, a few mistakes in this game. It didn't end up biting him in the butt because Ben, well, the interceptions didn't happen or this or that, but Ben also, made his fair share of mistakes and Kook's rolling. But let's pop over to this Dolphins-Jets game. I will get that live and ready to go because 28-28, 3.5 minutes left, or just under 3.5 minutes. Let me refresh this just to make sure we're...
Yeah, you're a little behind. I'm at 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay, 2 minutes and 36 seconds here. Just refreshed.
Yeah, big scoring drive by
31-28, actually.
No.
As Monk again, like I said, I'm gonna keep hammering this. I'm gonna keep hammering it because I've played him in top. You can't sleep on Monk. Let's see what Zach Wilson can do without Kenne. Gonna hand this off to Tevin Coleman. Great spin move there. Gonna pick up 5 yards. Obviously, only 6 rushes out of Tevin Coleman. We might be seeing another suspension incoming. We'll see if he gets another couple rushes. King obviously was not happy with his suspension, and also King is not a guy afraid to,
There's some nervous white boy energy from Mr. King. Sure.
King's not afraid to bring the toxicity, if you will, and say, screw you. But we'll see what happens. He only needs 2 more rushes. King is a guy that it'll be 2nd and 9, and he'll run the ball on you. I think earlier I thought he saw Zach Wilson had 2 rushes. And obviously we know BL those count. Looks like this will be a run. So this will be the 9th rest of the game. Again, Tevin Coleman, though, picks up a big chunk of yards. Really, the Jets are in the driver's seat right now. 3 timeouts. They have no reason to rush. They can let everything kind of, happen, come to them. Let's see how King, reacts. Again, another handoff. Oh, looked like it was a read option. Good penetration by the D tackles there. Wasn't able to bounce it out. 3rd and 3. Let's see what King does. Obviously, Monk doesn't know him very well. King's not afraid to run it here. Let's see what happens.
Very similar play styles, and that they both love to
Oh,
run.
great read. Great read. Found him in a Tampa 2 there. My guess is the way that the outside cornerbacks played is that Monk hard flatted, assuming he was going to fight for the first down. Just a really quick hot read there. Already in field goal range for the most part, but it is rain game. Had the tight end.
This is not field goal range in my brain.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a tough when, and I will say, King has been known to miss some field goals.
If it comes down to less than 30 seconds, he can ice them.
Yep.
So good luck.
That is true. That is true. You know, in theory, this is field goal range, but in Madden, obviously, this is not going to be. Well, I mean, in real life too. But had the tight end earlier. Doesn't have anyone here. I would have loved to scramble there. I would have loved to scramble for 5 yards.
Yep, and a big user play there to. Not to pass interference, that would suck in the scenario, and play the man. So
I mean, he had 5 yards easy there, and then just stopped.
Yeah, I mean, Troy's willing to give that again. Bend don't break. See, even here coming out in 3-man deep.
Yeah, interesting defensive call here, gun bunch, and I would have left Croft in that flat route. He will put Croft in an out route. Maybe he has RB. He does have RB. Oh my gosh, he just never throws it. What is happening? Oh, and he
So man, he drops it. Oh no. So what do you do?
I mean, he had RB for 3 seconds, then on the run throws it, and then the deep. Well, I mean that's a hello darkness, my old friend. I mean that's in all cases that's what that is right there.
Sheesh.
I
don't like this by Troy.
No,
either.
4 verts. But vertical verts. But in 3-man deep.
Line. I'm very confused.
Oh boy, what are we doing? On both sides of the football right now, out of Monk and King, I am. Come
on, Troy. I know what Troy's doing. Troy's wants to force the game-tying field goal, and I understand that. But I don't even know if this play stops the plays like the pass. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not exactly like this is the best.
Yeah, why come out and dime 136 or a dime or a dollar?
Pressure, make him roll right so there's less field because he's on the short side. And
Zach Wilson comes out empty.
Yeah, so this is something Troy does is he comes out and does a lot of alignment and does a lot of like weird stuff before Aaron Donald. There you go.
Yeah. Hey, Aaron Donald. Hey, good trade for the Dolphins.
Troy, this is my big critique of Troy. Troy will come out into play and then just switch, and he's got all these guys running that post snap, and I'm like, dude, I'm snapping the ball. If you change the play,
just snap it. Snap and see what happens.
I'm not waiting for you. So here he comes out,
always
makes adjustments.
Good read, get the first down, take a timeout. King right now, I mean, really has the game in his hands. Can King execute?
Remember, a field goal is a tie here, so the game not quite in his hands, and he will be iced.
Yeah, true. I'm just saying, game in his hands in terms of he has a timeout, and he's three. You know, he's in the red zone.
That's why he had his flats at 0. That's why that cover 2 killed it.
You got to adjust your zone drops throughout the game in CFM. If you ask me, I talked about that in the coach's corner. I don't love 4 verts here. Don't love 4 verts here.
Don't touch them.
Wow. Or don't touch them. Why 4 verts?
It's one of those things like.
No. What are we doing?
Oh, that's it.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Good night.
4 verts? 4 verts on King. King, I know you're listening. King, 4 verts on the 13-yard line? You put 4 streaks in a halfback route? What are we doing, pal? That's not
in a situation where you have
poor Zach missed it. No, but I understand it was a bad throw, but you have 1 read on that play. No, it's not a good. It was no.
Never trust the spot route either in that scenario.
You have 1 read.
Throw it like.
I wanted to check it to the halfback. Well, then call some other route concepts where. You have 4 verts. The user just bites on that halfback. Zach missed it so bad. I know, but I understand what you guys are saying. Yes, I understand Zach missed the throw, but what I'm saying is you had 1 read on that play. You had 1 read. with 13 seconds left.
Well, big win by Monk. I think it's his first in the better league.
And Jets will be back. Wait, Kenne's coming back next week. And Jets will be, did you wait? But
Did you run enough?
Did you run enough? Is Zach Wilson suspended next week? Let's see. Go to the Russian King. Let's see. Go to the Russian King. Go to the. No, he finished. He finished.
I will let you go. My stomach is hitting me. So
Yeah, go for it, bro. Go for it.
Well done.
Appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, man.
Obviously, Zach don't make the team. Zach don't. Oh, is Zach like? I heard Zach might be a Falcon. Big win for Boz. Does Boz have King's pick? He just missed a 3-yard throw, Cody. I get it. No, I'm not. Listen, King. I'm not negating the fact that he missed that throw. Oh, John Franklin Myers? Superstar Dev? John Franklin Myers? What kind of abilities he's got? I'm not discounting the fact that he missed that throw. 100% I realize he missed that throw. What I will say is this. I'm just not realizing that your coach's name is Justin Thiele, King. What I will say is this. I just feel like... Oh, he's going to the running. Come on, show us. Coleman with 8. Oh, Wilson had 3. He's good. But what I'm saying is this. There's 13 seconds left. 13 seconds left. You have one timeout. And you call, and you're on the, was it 13 seconds left? It was on the 13-yard line. However many seconds left. 13-yard line, very little time left. 4 verts to me only gives you one read. Extra credit, password. Oh, that's tough. But I feel you though, King. I feel you. Like, I'm not trying to say I was just going to the wonder. It was exactly. And let me hear that. This is why I don't pass. Let me say this. 100% King. I don't love the play call, but you made the right read. He was open, and Zach Wilson missed the throw. That sucks. No doubt about it. That sucks. So, it is what it is. The rain. Yeah, exactly. Let's not talk about the strip 6. It was a tough day. Yeah, for sure. I only saw the back end of this game. Finn was kind of keeping me, updated. We entered the year with fully loaded. Is it Kene Nwangu or is it Kene Nwangu? Is it Nwangu or Nwangu? Hey, wow, Dan with the Skimbo emotes. Like, I didn't realize Dan was like a Skimbo subscriber. All right. Let's see. We entered the season with a 67 overall normal dev running back, leaving with a superstar MVP 80s overall, 5 superstars to 1. Start the year. It's Brett Trusted Process 3 first. You have 3 first. Jess will be here. Jeez, oh Pete, that's crazy, man. No, good on you, King. Good on you. That's wild, bro. I've had 2 breakouts. I've had 3 breakouts. I had Cooper Kupp, X Factor, Cam Akers Superstar, and then Cam Akers X Factor, which Alex took my X Factor away even though EA gave it to me. Son of a bitch. That's crazy, though. No, you're building that jet squad, bro. You're building that jet squad. Look at those overalls, too. Your team might... I mean, your team's on par with the Texans, bro. Your team's on par with the Texans. Pretty bad. You got some goons. It's a little bit better than the Texans. Is Wilson gone? Is Wilson's going to be a Falcon? Huh? That's what I hear. What I hear is Wilson's going to be a Falcon. 97 speed. What did he start with? Did he start with 95 and you got, or 96 and you got a speed upgrade? That's crazy. 95. 2 speed upgrades? Jeez, Pete's. What's his abilities? Wilson futures up in the air. I mean, honestly, King, here's the thing. You'd be better off trading for if you can convince what's his abilities? Balance beam and he's not 85 yet. Yeah. Okay. Balance beam's not bad though. If he gets like evasive or jukebox in that second spot, I don't think he can get evasive. If he gets like jukebox or spin cycle, might not be bad. Balance beam low kind of low. Can he get evasive? I'm not sure. But oh yeah. I mean 100%. Nwangwu is just gonna Nwangwu, however you say it. Kenne's gonna go off all year long, all cycle long. What a development out of you though. Well, I mean, what a dev out of you. I mean, starts normal dev, you can get him to superstar. Heck, he's probably X Factor. He's probably X Factor at the end of this season. But anyways, back to what I was saying before. What would probably suit you well, King? This man got a sim and was suspended. Yeah, I mean, no one. Listen, no one. You've ran the ball like about a million and a half times. Let me get to my point though. All right, King. Damn it. I think it would be in your best interest if you could convince someone to trade you a good veteran-ish quarterback, or sign one, and then trade Wilson to someone that wants a young quarterback and get more assets. Because you know you're a run-first user. All you need is a quarterback that can get the job done, you know? Like, for example, Stafford's going to be a free agent. I'm going to amnesty Stafford at the end of the season. So, like, maybe you sign Stafford. If Stafford's not your guy, maybe you go ask a couple other people about some, like, Stafford maybe in New York. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You need an older quarterback that has good stats, that can get the job done. Good sneeze out of me. And yeah. We're on the same page. Yeah, you're in that same. You could trade Wilson to someone, get more pieces, build your defense up, be run first, get you a quarterback that gets the job done. Just got to get the right package. Yeah, 100%. Defensive pieces. Yeah, that's going to be tough, man. As offensive as this game is, defense is pricey. If someone were to like ask me for Jalen Ramsey, I would literally be like, give me your first pick every single draft for the rest of the cycle. I mean, literally. Oh, Ramsey's so different, bro. Ramsey's so different. I mean, he's caught with his pants down. Oh yeah, your DB. I think your DBs are built a little different. You got some speed out there. All right, though. I need to show me the DBs. I think you're showing me the DBs. I see what you're doing. After this, I gotta go though. I have to pee so bad. 70. Okay, yeah. You got a young guy there, 24. Oh yeah, look at all that youth. 2 22-year-olds, a 26-year-old. A whole lot of speed, 23-year-old. Oh yeah, you're golden. Just gotta build those boys up. Yeah, you're golden. Madden-wise, you're golden. That guy's got 70 zone. Get done zone up. Get done zone up, you're golden. I don't know how much man you play. Nah, hey, King. Great game. Can't wait to see what everyone does. Can't wait to see what everyone does in season 2. But you know, we're still in season 1. So let's see. You asked me before, King. You asked me before what my Super Bowl pick was. I'm gonna say it now. For me, I'm gonna go with my Super Bowl matchup is gonna be me versus Tahuti. That's me. That's what I think it is. Me versus Tahuti. Me versus Tahuti is what I say. Yeah, it's Cody. Yeah, don't sleep on Austin. No, yeah, you can't sleep on Austin. 100%. If he's there, you can't sleep on him. AFC is like a bit of a AFC. In my opinion, AFC is a coin flip on who makes it to the Super Bowl. NFC, yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're in my same mindset. NFC, it's a 3-man race. It's Finn, me, and Dan. Finn, me, and Dan in the NFC. 100%. Finn ain't gonna do it. Can't come in, I promise. Can't come in with this toxicity. You know, I've never played Finn, so I can't sleep on him. I feel confident. I feel confident going to every game. He probably gets first rounded. Not if he has the bye. He'll get second rounded, but he's good, but his roster ain't it. That's fair. To be fair, this Rams roster ain't it either. We got some pieces, but all right, I need to go. I gotta pee. I'm probably gonna eat like 15 chicken nuggets before I go to bed because I'm a fat ass. Rams Vikings are better. A Rams Vikings NFC Championship would be goated, bro. Rams Vikings NFC Championship would be goated. But I listen, King. Appreciate you. Love you, brother. You know what? I gotta get out of here. Gotta pee. Gotta eat like a massive amount of food before I go to bed because I'm fat. Love you. Goodbye.